Hey everyone, welcome. Today we're going to level up your Korean with a pattern that is so simple but so powerful. It's all about how you talk about the past and how surprised you are by the present. Trust me, this is one you'll start using right away. So let's start with this sentence. Listen close. 딱 3년 전만 해도 날씬했어. Now, if you translate that literally, it means just 3 years ago I was slim. And, on the surface, it seems pretty straightforward, right? Just a statement about the past. But there's something else going on here. So what is that hidden meaning? What's the secret sauce in this sentence? It's not just a memory. It's a feeling. It's about looking back and thinking, wow, I can't believe how different things are now. There's this little pinch of surprise, maybe a bit of nostalgia.
And the key to all of that feeling is this little piece of grammar right here, 만 해도. This is what I like to call the times have changed pattern. And honestly, it is an absolute game changer for adding that extra layer of meaning to your Korean.
The way it works couldn't be easier. You just take a noun that refers to a time, like yesterday or last year, and you stick 만 해도 right on the end. What this does is it adds the feeling of as recently as, or even just. You use it when you're almost in disbelief about how much things have changed from then to now.
Okay, so let's go back to that first sentence and really see how it's built. We're going to do a little sentence teardown.
Look, it's just 4 little pieces. First, you've got 딱, which means just or exactly. It just adds a little punch. Then you have your time noun, 3년 전, or 3 years ago. And here comes our star player, 만 해도, the pattern that creates the contrast. And you finish it off with the past tense, 날씬했어, was slim. See? Each part has its job, and together, they tell a whole story.
And this is the implied logic that makes it so great. When you say 3년 전만 해도 날씬했어, what you're really saying is, can you believe it? Up until just 3 years ago, I was slim. But the unspoken part is everything. It's like you're adding a silent, but now, oh boy, things are different. That unspoken but now is where all the magic happens.
All right, now that we've got the theory down, let's see how this thing actually works out in the wild. We're going to run through a couple of super common, everyday examples. So imagine you wake up and you feel awful, just completely sick. You could say this to your friend. 어제만 해도 괜찮았어. It means, just yesterday I was fine. It perfectly captures that feeling of, ugh, where did this come from? The change was so sudden.
Or how about this one? You're looking for your keys, you're patting all your pockets. We've all been there. This is the perfect phrase. 아까만 해도 여기 있었어. It was here just a while ago. The 만 해도 really stresses how recently you saw it, which just makes its disappearance even more baffling.
And this pattern isn't just for losing your keys. It works for huge, dramatic changes, too. You could be standing in the middle of a crazy, busy city, look around and say, 10년 전만 해도 여기가 다 논이었어. Just 10 years ago, this was all rice paddies. It's the perfect way to express your astonishment at how fast the place can develop.
So the real takeaway here is the nuance, right? It's all about the vibe. So let's do a direct side-by-side comparison to really feel the difference between a simple past tense sentence and one with our new pattern. Okay, look here. On the left, 3년 전에 날씬했어. That's just a fact. I was slim 3 years ago. No big deal. But when you add 만 해도 on the right, the whole feeling changes. 3년 전만 해도 날씬했어 feels more like you're saying, can you even believe it? As recently as 3 years ago, I was slim. See? It's not just a fact anymore. It's a story. It's a feeling. That's the power we're talking about. All right, enough of me talking. It's your turn to give it a shot. I'm going to give you a few scenarios. I want you to try and build the sentence in your head before I show you the answer. You ready for this? Okay, scenario number 1. You can't find your wallet. You are positive you just saw it sitting on the table a few minutes ago. So using the Korean word for a while ago, which is 아까, how would you say it? How do you express that frustration? It was right there, just a while ago.
And the answer is 아까만 해도 있었어. You just take 아까, add 만 해도, and boom, you got it. See how easy that is?
Okay, next one. Your friend just won the lottery or something. Their life is totally changed, and you're thinking back to how things were. Last year he was poor.
So, using the word for last year, 작년, how would you talk about that shocking transformation?
You got it? The answer is 작년만 해도 가난했어. It perfectly captures that sense of, wow, look at him now.
And let's do one more. The sun is shining, it's a beautiful day, but you remember that when you woke up this morning, it was actually snowing. So using the word for morning, 아침, how would you say it? Just this morning, it snowed.
And the correct answer is 아침만 해도 눈이 왔어.
Fantastic. You're a pro at this now. It really is a simple and super useful pattern, right? So I'll leave you with this final thought. Take a second and think about your own life. What's changed? What was true for you just last year, or even just a few months ago? Try to make your own sentence using man 해도. It's a really cool way to see just how much can change in a short amount of time.